You've asked, we have listened, as the Sooners offered and now has made the top 3 of a top 10 defensive lineman, interior lineman, in the transfer portal. Let's talk about Davon Sears Jr. All that coming up here in about 10 seconds. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jay here with Unfair Sports, where we take a pensive approach to the sports conversation. Thank you for hitting us up here on the YouTube channel. We're going to talk about Davon Sears, who is a Texas Tech defensive lineman, redshirt sophomore, who has announced Oklahoma as a top 3 candidate for him to go to next season. Now, I know I've been hit up by a lot of you asking the question about interior defensive linemen that Oklahoma will be going after, as we've seen some edge players commit to come to Oklahoma from the transfer portal. And now, here you go. So, first off, Happy New Year. I'm glad you all are here. I hope you had a safe and fun New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I took the time to relax and sleep because of the travel, but now we are back to talk about these recruits. We've got a busy week ahead of us, as the transfer players will begin their visits on January 4th through the 7th to finalize where they will potentially end up by the end of the portal cycle. So with that, you're going to see a lot of news coming down the pipeline. So if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe, as well as the bell notification. That way you don't miss any of this content coming down the line about OU football. We talking some Colorado football and college football in general. And if you've been here for a while, hit the share button. Why? Because sharing is caring. And so with that, Devon Sears, 6'2", 290, defensive lineman, Texas State. He was part of the class of 2019, played community college, went JUCO first and became a JUCO transfer, one of the tops in the country, picked Texas State, has been there the last couple of years, and he's done, frankly, pretty well after 1 year in JUCO. He's a redshirt sophomore, so next year he'll be redshirt junior. He'll have 2 years of eligibility left as he's deciding his home, and he has shown some ability with his technique. So let's take a quick gander at some film on the side while I talk about his measurables. So I mentioned in size, you can see 6'2", 290, and he mentioned he's making a decision very soon, and he announced on New Year's Day that Oklahoma, Penn State, as well as Tennessee are the finalists for his services. Now, Oklahoma's already picked up Jacob Lacey out of Notre Dame, who has 1 year left of eligibility as he graduated from Notre Dame itself, and so that's one interior lineman that will be coming to Oklahoma, and then potentially if Davon Sears decides that Oklahoma is his home, he will make that one. He's a native of Detroit, Michigan. And you can see he's got some size. Now, statistically, he's solid. He doesn't just pop off the screen, but he has been rising in the charts from the recruiting analysts and everything. As you can see with some of these hits, he got that nice hit on Baylor, getting the running back in the backfield right there in the end zone. Kind of grainy, but overall, still solid film. But he can get through, plays bully ball, likes to run through the tackles and the guards and force his way in the backfield and disrupt the play. It's really what you want from your interior defensive lineman. Not everyone could be Aaron Donald at 270 and just run past everybody while being stronger. Need that size and stuff to kind of slow those gaps down and eliminate the ability to run on your team, especially running a 3-3-5. And I think he can provide that. Adding that ability on top of a couple years left and just head-wise looking like he is a dog, like he's going after it, is always exciting. And now, so Pro Football Focus, let's talk about a little analytics. I know a lot of you don't like the analytics, but hey, let's talk through this. Pro Football Focus has him listed as the number 9 defensive lineman in the transfer portal. And as far as just the way that he has played, they do the calculations based on the plays they do, what they do in the plays, etc. And they have pointed out that he was one of only 11 Group of 5 interior defensive linemen to rank inside the top 25 in both pass rush as well as run defensive grades. So he grades well. He knows how to get into the backfield, disrupt plays, as well as stop the run. And that's something that, us Sooner fans know we could definitely use a little bit of, right? I would love to have a guy that can handle all of that stuff, no problem. And so we're going to cross our fingers and toes that he can make that magic happen for us. So he just announced that he will be in Norman on January 4th. That's the first day of visits. So we will have an opportunity to see him in town and hopefully schmooze him beautifully to where he decides that this defensive line is the one he wants to play with. We've also got a couple players announced that they will be coming back next year. I will do that in another video right after this. And so thank y'all for pulling up. If you're new to the channel, hit that like, subscribe, and the bell notification. If you've made it this far, you may as well do it. So outside of that, we will chop it up few hours. Peace.